Sometimes I'm the designer, installer, electrical contractor. I have all these qualifications except for the solar retailer, but I could be sending an invoice on behalf of a solar retailer. I am an STC agent, which is an account with the Clean Energy Regulator for rebates, for solar rebates. So let's say I'm sending a bill to another STC trader, and I've got to trade those rebate certificates from my government account to their government account. So I'd pick that, and then I'd go and probably put myself there as a STC agent 1, and I'd go down through here and whatnot, okay, and just populate these with this very simple, fast drop down menu. Just and away we go. Now, so what do we got? I've changed that suburb South Bank to agent, so I better go here. Yes, this is meant to be STC agent, the address. The suburb is meant to be STC agent, and I'll just pull that test bunch of suburbs down again. There we go. Go back to cast, and that should now be STC agent. See, the algorithm for the address works really well. It can distinguish between a single word suburb and a 2-word or 3-word suburb. I'm very happy with the way that went. And now, as the whole point of this video is to demonstrate how flexible Spreadsheet is. I don't know how long it would take to do this in code, but once that's been set to STC agent, if I go to fill in any subsequent forms, I want my little drop down to reference that, STC agent 1. So I've gone from STC agent 6, I've come to the next page, I want to populate it with whatever's pre-existing in the previous page, STC agent 1. There it is. Now wait a minute, let's say I'm the installer and there's no previous or electrical contractor. Okay, we populate this with some contractor, obviously number 5, and so on and so forth. You get the idea. Now let's say I go back to here, there's no reference to STC agent 1 anymore. So now I have to change that to data validity. If STC agents B5 equals nothing. Yes, so I've got this formula prepped inside the data validity, and as you can see, it's an if function. If it's this, do that, otherwise do something else. So right now we needed to do something else because we have no reference here to an STC agent. So if we go back to that formula, it's referencing B5 in this STC agents pay, if it equals nothing. Okay, so we're going to go now to the STC agents page over here, and this, if this one equals nothing. So this is like if cost 5C, which is that one. No, we're going to make it C4. That's what we're going to do. If cost C4 equals, and we're going to go over to a reference here, that one there, STC agent, then put cost C5, which is this reference. Otherwise, put nothing, and we should have nothing. Oops, I've done something wrong. Let's have a look at this again. If cost C4 equals that, then put, I've got these inverted commas. Where did they come from? I don't know. I ended up with inverted commas on the wrong side of the formula. I don't know how that happened. Anyway, there we go. Now try again. See, it's gone, because if this reference here, up here, electrical contractor, doesn't equal STC agent, the word STC agent, as referenced in this cell here, then put nothing. Now that that's the case, if we go back to this STC formula, this STC page, and go to data validity, we can see that here. If that cell that I just modified equals nothing, then give us a drop-down menu. B8 to B1,048,000, blah, blah, blah. Otherwise, put whatever's in ST agents B5. Okay, so now I've got a drop-down menu saying, oh, great, I can choose an STC agent because previously I didn't have a reference to an STC agent. But now I do here, for example, have a reference to an STC agent, number 4, for example. Now I want to go back here because I've got a previous reference. I want to fill it in whatever has already been done, STC agent 4. There it is. So that's me with some actual real-time editing. And it took me the time to make this short video, whereas imagine if you had this in, I don't know, an app written by some code, by some app code writer who's charging you a ridiculous fee per hour. That's going to take a lot of work to do that modification. And as you can see, it didn't take me long at all. This is the flexibility of a spreadsheet. It should be the engine room behind all apps. I don't know why there's not a facade to interact between. You can put a spreadsheet on the internet, but all they're going to get is the actual spreadsheet, and the best you can do is have a dashboard built like this, and that's what they'll see. Even with you can probably get rid of the lines at the top there and the rows at the side. You probably still, I don't know if you can get rid of all of these toolbars. You probably could, and then they'll see this, and then they'll see that representation there, but it would ultimately be a spreadsheet. You can put that online, but what would be nicer is if there was a facade where you had WordPress, a WordPress facade over the top, and all you do is reference the inputs and outputs from that facade to each cell reference here. Probably have another page here called inputs and outputs from the WordPress, and simple as that. But this is as good as it gets. And I'm just saying that if you want to build yourself an ECRM by yourself, this is the only way to do it. Anyway, I'm rambling now. See you later. Bye.